Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. And guys, we need to have an open and honest conversation about Moses Itauma versus Kubrat Pulev, which has been ordered by the WBA. And Ben Whittaker's next opponent is quite disappointing, and we will get into all the details of that. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel or have not subscribed yet, then don't forget to support, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave your comments in the section below. So, Moses Itauma has been ordered to fight Kubrat Pulev for the WBA title. Now, this is an interesting news that has just happened about 10 hours ago. And I just feel like we saw this coming, or maybe I saw this coming, because I don't think this is a coincidence, because we know that Frank Warren is trying to get Moses Itauma to fight in December on that Derek Chisora card, and they've been looking for an opponent. As you guys know, about a week and a half ago, I talked about the fact that Moses Itauma turned down the IBF Eliminator fight with Frank Sanchez, and I said at that time that what they're probably trying to do is get a fighter that has a name but does not provide a lot of risk to Moses Itauma. And then all of a sudden this has been announced. I just think that Frank Warren has some say about this. I think Frank Warren has his hands in all of this, and I actually think this fight could probably happen, because right now there has been no name announced for Moses Itauma. Kubrat Pulev, I don't think provides any sort of opposition. I don't think Kubrat Pulev provides any risk. I don't think Kubrat Pulev will test Moses Itauma in any way, shape or form. If I'm honest with you guys, I think Moses Itauma is not going to learn anything from this fight. Kubrat Pulev is 40 plus. The guy, his best days is behind him. He's a decent fighter. He has a very European style, which is up and down, straight, you know, double jab, right hand down the pipe, and that's it really. His footwork isn't fantastic. He hasn't got incredible shots in his armory that he could come out with. His gas tank is not there. The guy is 40 plus, maybe 44, 43 at this point. Kubrat Pulev does not provide anything for Moses Itauma to think about. If anything, this is going to be a straight shootout, a straight bloodbath, and Moses Itauma is going to absolutely obliterate Kubrat Pulev. That's what's going to happen. Like, Kubrat Pulev is not going to mean anything to Moses Itauma in that ring. I mean, I thought Dillian Whyte was going to provide some sort of challenge to Moses Itauma, and we all saw what happened. He got blown out in one round. And I think the same thing is going to happen to Kubrat Pulev. If anything, Kubrat Pulev might run around the ring and not engage and maybe go 2-3 rounds, maybe. But I think he's going to get knocked out. And then we're back to the same place that we were with Moses Itauma, where I keep saying, and a lot of you keep saying, that he needs to have fights that will go a bit longer so that he can learn something. Because right now, he looks good. He looks great beating all these fighters. But the truth is, he's not learning anything. And Kubrat Pulev, I don't think, provides any sort of challenge to Moses Itauma at all. But of course, you know, in terms of the article on Sky Sports here, it says that, you know, Pulev and Itauma will have 30 days to negotiate the details of the fight. And if the details of the fight cannot be reached between both camps, then the WBA will intervene and order a purse bid, which other promoters can get involved and try and put the fight on. But I think the way it is looking like at this moment, the fact that there's no news announced about who Itauma is fighting next, I would like to believe that this fight is definitely going to happen next, because I think it's an easy fight for Itauma. Pulev is known around Europe, and especially in the UK, because he's fought Anthony Joshua. And so I think they would like to do this fight because it's an easy win. Itauma is going to blow him out. It's going to look good on his CV, but I don't think he learns anything from it. I'm quite interested to know what you guys think about this fight, because for me, I think it's just a interesting fight, really. So get in the comment section, guys, and let me know what you think about this. All right, so Matchroom has announced that Ben Whittaker will be out in November, I believe, and he'll be fighting a guy called Benjamin Gavazi. I did not know who Benjamin Gavazi is. If you guys knew who he was, please get in the comment section and let me know, because I have never heard of this guy. And I've just taken the time to look at his record, and it is absolutely shocking. Like, I cannot believe that Ben Whittaker is fighting a guy with such record. Now, on the face of it, his record does not look bad, because he's 19, 1 loss and 0 draws. Now, when we dive into who he has been fighting, this is where we understand that this guy has not been fighting anyone of note. And once again, this guy will provide no resilience, or this guy will provide nothing for Ben Whittaker to learn from. It is going to be, once again, Ben Whittaker dancing around the ring, making this guy look silly, getting all the social media highlights, and it's just going to be one of those things where people that love Ben Whittaker are going to be excited, and people that don't like Ben Whittaker are going to go, what the hell are we watching? Why is he fighting this guy that is not good enough to be in a ring with him? Now, let's look at some of the people that Benjamin Gavazi is fighting. Now, Benjamin Gavazi fought a guy called Serhiy Sendov, and this guy's record was 4 wins, 10 losses and 0 draws. He then fought some guy called Slavisa, and this guy's record was 38 wins, 52 losses and 0 draws. He then fought another guy called Andre Budera, and that guy's record was 13 wins, 17 losses and 1 draw. Guys, I kid you not. He also fought another guy called Adil Rusidi, and this guy's record was 7 wins, 43 losses and 0 draws. Like, you can't write this. This also another guy on his record called Alexander Guvac, and this guy has 11 wins, 53 losses and 0 draws. You can't write this. It's incredible. Like, this guy is not good enough to be in the ring with Ben Whittaker. Ben Whittaker, once again, just like Moses Itauma fighting Kubrat Pulev, will learn nothing from this fight. If anything, it's going to make him look good, and it's going to boost his confidence. But I don't think he learns anything from this, because this guy will provide no trouble for Ben Whittaker. So look, it's quite disappointing, really, that Ben Whittaker will be fighting a guy that has such a poor record in terms of the guys that he has beaten. And that's where the problem is, right? And look, maybe some people might overlook this because it is Ben Whittaker's first fight on Matchroom card, so he wants to go a bit easier and then step it up. Maybe that's what Eddie Hearn is trying to do here, but this guy is pretty poor, and I think Ben Whittaker is going to get rid of this guy in a few rounds, or he will let it go a lot more further, because he wants to show his skills and showboating and walk around the ring and really dance around the ring. So look, it is quite poor. I am quite interested to know what you guys think about Ben Whittaker fighting Benjamin Gavazi, whose record is pretty poor. Guys, get in the comment section and let me know what you thought about the things we have discussed in this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.